You're watching the newsroom. This was the biggest defeat of the World Cup 2015. It was England versus Bangladesh. You'd have normally expected England to get away with an easy win. But Bangladesh turned it on in the World Cup. They hammered England and they're now likely to face India in the quarterfinals.
Shocks, surprises, underdogs and champions. The 2015 World Cup has all. And England's ouster has become one of the biggest talking points so far. Losing at the hands of Bangladesh and being shown the door only adds insult to injury for the English side. England have been off colour and outplayed in the World Cup thus far. They were thrashed by Australia in the World Cup opener, and co-host New Zealand did not show any mercy either. The match against Sri Lanka painted an equally harrowing picture. And they could only show their might against an associate team, Scotland.
बिल्कुल इंग्लैंड की लॉजिक समझ में नहीं आई। ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सामने भी मेलबर्न में पहला मैच टॉस जीत के उन्होंने फील्डिंग की, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 350 कर दिया। आज बांग्लादेश के सामने भी उन्होंने अच्छे विकेट पे एडिलेड जैसे पिच पे उन्होंने फील्डिंग की। तो मुझे ये थियरी समझ में नहीं आया इंग्लैंड का, इसीलिए शायद बाहर हो गए वर्ल्ड कप से और आगे भारत बांग्लादेश को खेलेगा।
Bangladesh, on the other hand, have tried hard to challenge their status as minnows. They started with a one-sided victory over Afghanistan and were rewarded for their efforts with a washout against the mighty Aussies. The Tigers of Bangladesh capitalized on this start, and even though they lost to Sri Lanka, they kept their nerve as they edged Scotland in a thriller. Their victory against England is not just a wake-up call for the founders of the game, but is also a warning for Team India, who could possibly face the first-time quarter-finalists in the next round.
देखिए, इंग्लैंड हो या बांग्लादेश हो, भारत दोनों टीमों को हराने का काबिलियत रखता था। भारत जैसे इस वर्ल्ड कप में खेला है, लेकिन अगर दोनों टीमों में से चुना जाए तो भारत चाहेगा कि बांग्लादेश ही हो क्वार्टर फाइनल में।
India will do well to remember the 2007 World Cup before they take Bangladesh lightly. Sports Bureau headlines today.
Bangladesh pulling off one of the greatest upsets of all time in the World Cup. Joining us now is our cricket expert Harbhajan Singh. Sir, had a good Holi. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for doing whatever you did the other day.
And thank you so much for participating.
Twice to get rid of that colour.
And being such a great sport.
It was good fun though.
So now tell us, is this good for India if they were to play Bangladesh, or would we have rather played England?
No, I think it's good for India because Bangladesh is not as good side as England can be on their day, but whatever it is, we still have to go out there and play best cricket.
No, but Bangladesh is the underdog. They've got nothing to lose. Will they come hard at India, knowing if they beat India, it would be the greatest ever defeat?
That'll be a big statement, if they go on to beat India. I don't think that's going to happen, but if 1%, if they go and beat India, that'll be the biggest thing for Bangladesh cricket, and for that'll be, breaking news on all our channels, not just in India, everywhere. But I don't think that's happening. India is too good a side for any side. Bangladesh is definitely playing well at the moment, but they have played with England. They were not playing well in this tournament, and Bangladesh was probably better side,
But Bangladesh has beaten India in the past on the basis of the form.
Part of that.
Yes, on the basis of the form that you've seen. How concerned should India be having to take on an opponent who's got nothing to lose? Is it in some senses like India in the 1983 World Cup?
Well, I agree with you that Bangladesh have got nothing to lose, but at the same time, I sincerely feel I actually can say 100% that there's no chance that Bangladesh is capable enough to beat India. It happened today, they beat England, which is, as good side as any other team, but they are not playing well. So I don't see any upset happening.
Let's focus for a moment on India versus Ireland. Ireland have been in good form in this tournament. They've chased down some big totals. Is there a sense that India might be complacent, or will they be on their guard, sir?
I think India will be looking forward for this game because they know that Ireland is a good side. They are playing well in this competition twice. They have scored 300 in this competition, and and all the Ireland players, they play in county circuit and they have a lot of match practice, so they won't be taking them easily for sure. And Ireland is definitely going to come hard at us, because they know that if they can compete with India, you know, they will send a message to the other team that
you make some changes in the team, bring in a Bhuvneshwar Kumar, rest Sir Ravindra Jadeja?
No, I don't think we need to change anything, because you know, Ravindra Jadeja will be playing in quarterfinal, semi-final and final. So basically if we'll drop him here and then we'll bring him back in Melbourne in the quarterfinals, it won't give him that confidence, you know. Let him play, let him get that confidence, let him bowl those 10 overs and bat up the order probably after 3 or 4 down. So he gets some confidence, you know, he might be a handy batsman, you know, in quarterfinals, semi-final and the finals.
Okay. Let's talk a bit about all the teams and the performance that we've seen so far. The quarter-final lineup now looking reasonably settled. Who are your favourites on the basis of the form in this World Cup tournament?
I think it's going to be tough for me to say that, you know, who will be the favourite, but anybody can win. You know, top 4 team, I would say Australia, New Zealand, South Africa.
Despite the 2 defeats?
Yes, South Africa and India. So
you're putting India at number 4? Is that in order of performance?
No. It's not the order of. It's just the best 4 team I am taking, and obviously I would like India to win, but it's all depend on that particular day how well we played. You know, so far we have played well, and I hope we continue to do so in the next whatever matches we're gonna play. And the major tournament for India will be starting from 19th onwards. You know, when they go on to take Bangladesh or.
Given that we've now spent more than 3 months in Australia, is there a sense of fatigue possibly creeping in?
Not at all. I think this is the time they were waiting for. I mean, you know, this is the time, you know, actually cricket look up to, you know, wow, this is the time I need to go out there and win games. Whatever, 3 months, you won't feel any fatigue, because quarterfinals, semi-final, final, it's a big moment. You know, you are just 3 steps away from the World Cup. So I'm sure everybody will be looking forward for these games rather than...
Okay, we're touching all the wood we can find. We're crossing our fingers. Harbhajan Singh for joining us. Thank you so much. Pleasure having you. Thank you, sir.
Very much.
Thank you.